You know, at home, the people on board that plane were leaders of the Remnant Fellowship Church in Brentwood. Now, the church was founded back in 1999 by best-selling author Gwen Shamblin Laura. The church began as an extension of her book, The Way Down Diet, and the church opened in 2004. Now, her husband, Joe, who was also on board, was an actor, best known for his role in the TV series Tarzan, The Epic Adventures, Baywatch, and the Gunsmoke movie. Nashvilleian Rick Williams met the couple only recently, but says they were attending Republican functions and invited Williams to speak with the church leadership team just last week.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi, and today is Monday, May the 22nd, May the 31st, 2021. It's currently 5:22 p.m. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. Peace be with you. There will be no Jacob's trouble. Peace be with you. Fear the Most High. Submit yourself unto him. Uncover yourself. Uncover your heart in front of the Most High. Bend the knees of your heart. Confess your sin. Submit. Cling, cleave unto the Heavenly Father. Now, what you're seeing here, beloved, is the Most High taking the priesthood of Mahan down using the Michael line, aka the ley lines. Now, for those of you who've been following the channels for quite some time, you understand exactly what's going on here. And the moment you saw this news, the moment you saw this, you give the Most High all praises because you know he's the one that did this. Now, with that being said, you have 7 members, brothers. Those are not lightweight. Those are heavyweight in a private jet. All right? They were going to a Republican, whatever party and stuff like that. And the Most High switched the ley line and their plane fell off and fell into a lake called Percy, Lake Priest. 7 priests of Mahan fell in a lake called Percy. The word Percy means pierce. Okay? Let's you know what? Let's finish up the video then and we'll go into details.
It'll be 7 weeks tomorrow. I had known the woman, and I'd really gotten to know her and her husband and her heart for this country and her patriotic ways and how she felt like she needed to get more involved and her church needed to get more involved.
The same garbage. Those are the same Trump supporters. That's like a weird photo they took. Like it's a separate photo. It's like a cut photo. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if it's the Most High sending us a message saying that he's taking them apart just like they took all men and all women and separate them. The Most High is taking them apart. This picture is supposed to be a close picture of him putting his hand around his wife, but yet, you know, this is weird. Or it's like 2 different pictures. This is weird. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But anyway, those 2 people, they are not your typical preacher, your typical pastor. Those are the high-ranking. You see, it says high-ranking church members. That means they are high priests of Mahan. That's a high witch right there. That's a high warlock. Okay, so those are witches and warlocks. So those people, they are the one behind the scene praying like Paula White and do all kind of scumbag stuff and get our people down. Now the Most High dropped them into a lake.
Other passengers, David and Jennifer Martin, had been with the church since it was founded, and so were Jessica and Jonathan Walters. Brandon Hanna and Shamblin's son-in-law, well, they had 4 children with their daughter, Elizabeth.
Well, anyway, so
we got new information.
All right, let's take the couple other video that talk about that. Is that what that is? Yes.
7 people, including a controversial Christian diet guru, are presumed dead after their small jet crashed into a lake near Nashville Saturday morning. Gwen Shamblin Laura was on board when the Cessna 501 went down shortly after takeoff. Other passengers included Laura's husband, the 1990s Tarzan actor Joe Laura, along with their son-in-law and 2 other couples. All were members of the Remnant Fellowship Church.
So this is the church that they started, Remnant Fellowship Church. Those people think they are the remnant. They think they are the remnant of the Heavenly Father's children. They think they are the remnant of YAHAWAH. The church was started in 1999, 999. Again, I don't do that conspiracy theorist comeback stuff, but 1999, 999 at the end of behind the one, when you flip the 9 upside down, 666, all this garbage. But 999 means triple destruction. Visitors welcome Saturday at 9, destruction 30 p.m., Wednesdays at 6 and stuff like that. Live stream at remnantfellowship.org. So those are the people, those are the Trump supporters, those are the hardcore Christian that believe in men and thinking like men will save them. Okay, those are the elite. Those are the people, not Illuminati, the 1%, because they have private jet. As rich as they were, as rich as they still are, because their stuff are passing on to the children, they could not use their technology to save them. They could not. Because they do not have the power. They could have easily used their technology to clone themselves, and if they died, the clone could have lived and stuff like that. No, they don't. They could have used their technology, their ARP technology, to actually control the plane and then land it safely. They couldn't. They could have called upon their gods and saved them. They could not. So that's what happened.
Which grew out of Laura's faith-based weight loss program. Dive teams have recovered parts of the plane and human remains from the lake.
You heard that? That means it's a done deal. It's sealed. It's a done deal. Those people, faith, go out of some type of diet thing they were doing in the 90s, and the church been there for the past 22 years, right? 1999. For the past 22 years. This is the hand of the Heavenly Father. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, give the Most High all praises in the live chart, all glory in the comment board. Because he is doing this. Brethren, sister, you would have never seen something like that happen back then, man. That is because those people were in the blessing. Not anymore. Let's take another video that I believe that talks about this. Let me see. No, that's another airplane, I believe, that fall.
Also tonight, a family is grieving the loss for a loved one after a plane crashed in Pearland. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan Martinez. We are still learning details about the crash, but we know those who were on the plane were a married couple of 7 years. The husband died and the wife still in the hospital. KPRC2's Rochelle Turner joins us live from Pearland Regional Airport with more. Rochelle?
Jonathan, at this hour, the Department of Public Safety says the wife is still at Clear Lake Regional Hospital with serious injuries. Crews spent several hours today removing the plane and investigating this crash. This is what's left of a single-engine plane crash that killed the pilot and left his wife with serious injuries.
No plane crash is good, but I looked in the front windshield, and you can see the floorboard almost touching the instrument panel.
Officials say the PCL-104 Wilga aircraft left Alvin and crashed around 2:45 at the Pearland Regional Airport.
It made a landing on one of the runways out here. Once they touched down, it seemed to be that everything was okay, but there was some type of a malfunction. It looks like it possibly could have been a landing gear that caused the plane to go off the runway.
The plane crashed into an embankment and caused severe damage to the front of the fuselage and floorboard.
So those people were in the plane. They landed safely. Somehow, something happened, and the plane left the runway and then go crash into something. The husband died. The wife is in the hospital. So again, we give praises and glory to the Most High. He is doing this. And beloved, you are going to see, well, you've been seeing this happening a hell of a lot more often, but you're going to see it happen on a grandeur scale, and a big scale. I'm sorry to say this, but you are going to see commercial aircraft loaded with people, brothers, and they just fall off the sky, and they will come up with all kind of explanation. You saw that with Indonesia, brothers. Every single person on board did not survive. None of them did. That submarine went over there with like over 50 people in it. None of them survived. You are going to see those things happen. We don't own those things, man. We don't own those private things. And if you or any of our people own them, hey, 1 in a million. You are going to see this. As of today's Memorial Day, and we had a deadly Memorial weekend, because we did pray for that. And we are going to see videos that talk about the weekend. That means the Most High said, your prayer is working. Samuel, I heard you. The Most High said, I heard you, and he's doing the thing that we tell him to do for us. Okay, let us move to the, man, that phone is not silent. Let's move to the next video. Nah, this one is pretty good. I love that one.
Oh, my little flowers gone.
82-year-old Josephine Hayes sifts through her broken belongings.
A little organ right there.
After this car hit her house yesterday afternoon.
I was sitting there. I heard what I thought were firecrackers. The next thing I knew, I heard the SUV hit the awnings of my house and came right through the wall of my living room. I hit the floor, not knowing what on earth was going on.
The car took out her TV, just missing her by a few feet.
I'm thankful to God I'm still alive, because all I could see was that SUV coming toward me.
Turns out the woman driving that SUV had been shot 4 times while driving, which forced her to crash through the fence and into Hayes' home. The woman who was shot says she was caught in the crossfire of 2 other vehicles shooting at each other on Berwyn.
I heard gunshots.
Marquila Joseph lives across the street. She's also a nurse and ran over to render aid to the woman who was shot.
I was just trying to apply pressure and make sure she was okay. And after that was complete, she said, I'm just worried about my kids. And I said, her kids? I had no idea that the 3 children were in the back on the floor, crunched down, like they were all together like in a huddle.
Thankfully, the children were not shot.
Why hasn't something been done before today? This is not the first time this has happened in Durham.
Tonight, Hayes is urging city leaders to do something about the gun violence.
You got to stop packing your pockets with this money and come and rescue us.
Okay, so a lot of people are getting fed up right now, because the politician, they always promise safety. And what the population is start noticing now is this thing is getting worse. It's like, it seems like those guys only care about the money and then, fill up the pocket, and then they are not doing anything. So the car barely missed the sister, man. Like, the car just jumped right in the neighborhood, barely missed her. And you can see all the stuff right there that she has. Okay, those little idol stuff, those little little white Jesus, little angels, little stuff she has over there. And then they're going to zoom in one of them. I believe they already did, but I don't know. Let me see.
You're not safe even in your house watching TV, eating. This has got to stop. How many more innocent people go?
Okay, she got like a little praying angel, so the Most High spare her. The Most High spare her, okay? They are seeing this, brothers. They understand that. They see this thing is increasing. It's not like something that just happened once. This isn't the first time. This thing is happening because the Most High is cleaving the sword in the midst of them.
To be displaced.
In Durham, Crystal Price, CBS 17 News.
All right, so a lot of those things, happened. Cobb getting hit by bullets, and because that's the Most High is doing this, brothers, Because, well, the new beginning, 1 + 7 = 8 mean new beginning. Thank you for the people that told me that. I didn't know anything about that, but yeah.
Also breaking overnight here in Chicago, a driver is shot on Lakeshore Drive. Here's a look at the bullet holes left in his car. He was heading southbound just after midnight, right near the Shed Aquarium, when he was shot in the face. He's at Northwestern Hospital.
So, yeah. This guy got shot in the face. The ambulance is number 666. Well, I don't know why I keep saying 666, but number 66. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, 6 + 6. What is that equal to? Let me know in the live chart.
Police arrested a man accused of shooting and killing another mother of 3. This is in her Miami Beach apartment 2 years ago. Carnell Spencer Lee Jr. is now accused of killing his girlfriend, Coretta Bain, in 2019. A neighbor at the building on South 56th Avenue and Washington Street reported hearing an altercation and then the shooting. Bain's 3 kids were staying with her father up in Alabama at the time.
Also breaking overnight here in Chicago.
So yeah, this happened. Men are killing their wife of killing the husband. Husbands are killing their wife. This thing is crazy, man. And I think let me see this one.
Since left, they told us that they used a taser on a man in the backyard of this property just behind me here when he wouldn't drop the knife.
Houston police say the woman they found dead inside this home appears to have been stabbed. They told us the suspect is her husband, who was holding a knife in the backyard and had self-inflicted injuries.
It looks like an attempted murder-suicide.
Sergeant Adrian Lopez says 2 of the couple's daughters, ages 10 and 17, were home and called police.
Obviously very traumatic for the 2 daughters, especially at their young age. And so they're hanging in there. They were able to give me very vital statements that were going to be very important to this investigation.
He says the husband was taken into custody and taken to the hospital where he's expected to recover.
I'm just shocked, really shocked.
Art Harris is a neighbor who told us he's lived across the street from the family for years.
My heart goes out to her, That's a terrible thing. Yeah, me, myself, and she did no relate to me. That hurts my heart.
Charles Hurd says he's been in the neighborhood for 17 years.
I knew their daughters ever since they was real little, so I don't know what could have happened down there.
He says the neighbors would often wave and speak with him.
Things happen. I just hate it happen here. I hate it happening anywhere to anyone.
Police say the victim was in her 40s. They have not released any names or a motive yet.
Yeah, so because of this pandemic, brothers, it is now give me a second. Okay, it is now, brothers, we all start seeing the effect of this pandemic. It is now we start seeing this plague that the Most High unleash in the midst of the people. We see that it's not only a virus, well, medically speaking, and it was spiritually a virus, and also a physical virus. It's physical, spiritual, a mental virus. The Most High do things like this, brothers, and it show us this thing that he did by lock up the whole world for at least a year. He caused a chain reaction. Is that thing even recording? Let me see. Yes, I had to slim it. Sometimes I have to slim this damn thing to record. Anyway, it caused a chain reaction, brethren. What I mean by that is, 1, when you are in your blessing, when those people are in the blessing, they were working, they had great job, they had great business going on. The wife stayed with the husband for the money, and the husband stayed with the wife for the beauty. Nothing is going on because they knew for a fact the money is there, it's flowing, they really don't care, they don't love each other. As long as our people are at the bottom, they are all right. It is with no coincidence, after 27 years, old man scumbag Bill and his wife can no longer grow together. It's not like, oh, this is like just happened by accident. It's because of the plague the Most High unleashed and the blessing is over. One of the things that I noticed of the chain reaction, beloved, is during this pandemic, so to speak, there were and they still have a lot of quote unquote divorces, separation, murder, suicide, husband are killing wife, wife are killing husband, and parents are killing their children because they cannot deal with them. That's the first chain reaction. The first chain reaction is now those people don't go to work the way they used to. They don't make the type of money they don't used to make. Why do you think there's a fourth stimulus check coming? Why do you think those people are giving money left and right? Because they want you to calm down, stay inside, don't riot, don't get angry, and they give you a little money and assistance and things like that, because they know if you don't get this money, you're gonna be on the street, you're gonna riot, and you're going to do a lot of things. But if you have a little money and then you stay home, you can hold on for a little while. Now, the wife tell the husband, look, listen, the bills need to be paid, and I know some of them are paid. I need manicure, pedicure, new haircut, new hairstyle, and new clothes and stuff. The husband like, yo, you've been in the house, you're gaining weight, and I don't like you too. And the argument broke out, most likely over money. The number one, well, according to Dave Ramsey, the number one reason for divorce in this country is because of a money problem. That's one of the reactions. Those people are finding they're spending too much time together, brothers. The Most High light them up to each other. They're spending too much time. The wife find out that she did not love the husband, and the husband find out that he hated the wife, and they cannot stand each other. That's why they are fighting each other, because they can't. The husband are finding out that the kids are annoying. He's not going to work, he's staying in the house. And your brothers, sisters, you know children, for those of you that have children, those people don't deal with their children. Ever since back from the plantation, they always leave their children in the midst of us. We are the one that taking care of the children, breastfeeding them, straightening them up. The beloved brother, Dr. Claude Anderson, have this book called Powernomics. Dirty Little Secrets, 1 and 2. You should read those. Those people, they let the slave raise their children. Those rich people, they don't have, I'm not saying those people are rich. I'm not saying those rich people, they never had time to raise their children. They let our people do that. They let the nanny do that. Let them enjoy the blessing. That's one of a chain reaction. The second chain reaction is the children. When you have all the school closed, this is of the Most High, man. You got all those school closed, and you have all those kids at home running around and doing stuff. You remember that dude? The kids were playing so much, he actually took their hairs off, both of them, literally. He was one of those online fitness fellow, a black man. He could not do that fitness. Some of us make our body our God. And I see a bunch of people in the black community, in the black so-called Kemet community, are talking about, if you're fat, you will not make it to heaven. If your melanin, you have to have the God. You must have the God body to enter heaven. How silly are you? The Most High will look at in your body and say, oh, you won't move to the next dimension, and because you fat, you won't get to heaven. You have to be sexy. You have to be like having a God body and stuff. Those people, they make their body their God. So this guy, he was all about fitness, and they closed the gym, and he was doing it at home, and the kids were running around. He kept telling them to shut the hell up. They don't want to, and then in the process, he got angry. He took the little boy and the little girl, and then he took their heads off. Literally. That's the second chain reaction. The third chain reaction is the business. All those business brothers. A year, not even a year, a couple of weeks, brothers. The so-called Asian community, like a week or two, the whole community went down. a week or 2 weeks. The whole community went down. And they never bounced back from it. A lot of so-called Chinese food around where I stay at, they close. The fourth reaction that I saw, brothers, and it's infinite, is the animal. The animals multiply like crazy. They invade the place like crazy. Look at the mice over there in Australia. Look at the goats in Italy, and then well, that place they call Hitchland over there. Look at the animals, brothers. All the animals are coming back. Rare white dolphin are being spotted. Now they got something, a whale. They keep seeing more whales in, I believe, the lake over there in New York. It's like a little lake over there in New York. It's not a lake. I forgot what it is, but it's like the river, the Hudson River. They are finding more and more whales are coming over there. Humpback whales. They are singing, brothers. They are singing. We'll play the video, some part of this, video profiling. They are seeing a lot of animal that seems to be extinct. They are back. For instance, the Tasmanian devil. Let me see the Tasmanian devil. The Tasmanian devil is back after 3,000 years. Let me see. Inside Edition did something. Oh boy. Okay, the Tasmanian devil. This animal was extinct. Okay, let me see. Inside Edition, Tasmanian devil. There you go. Let me play this for a little while.
It's been 3,000 years, but 7 Tasmanian devils have been born on the Australian mainland. No, not that Tasmanian devil. The real Tasmanian devils are marsupial carnivores, about the size of a small dog. They were wiped out on mainland Australia due to being hunted by other animals and disease.
That's not true. That's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie. They killed those things. They killed not only they wiped out most of the Tasmanian and the Tasmanian people. We had for those of you who've been following for a while, we had a video about the Tasmanian people. Okay, the Tasmanian people are our people. Okay, let me get this. I wasn't planning to do this. The Tasmanian people.
Persons free.
Those are the Tasmanian people. All right. This is the genocides of the Tasmanian people. These when the enemy get into our land, they took all those our people. They cut their head off. They used to make the women play football like a soccer with the head of the husband naked. Okay, they will take them and wipe. They wiped out. Not all of them died though. Okay, they are still here. Okay, those are the Tasmanian people. Okay, the genocide of the Tasmanian people. And the animal, okay? The secret genocide of the Tasmanian people, all right? Those people are telling you, oh, those animals were like being hunted by other animals. Nope. You guys killed them, just like you killed those brothers that you're seeing here. Those sisters. You genocide them. Those were our people, okay? And the Tasmanian tiger, okay? They suffer the same thing that we used to suffer. Okay, this is a Hebrew man right there. Okay, with the beard and everything. They are saying, oh, those animals got hunted and stuff like that. No, you guys, there was a genocide going on over there. You know, you hide it. Okay, those were the people. You came to their land with your gun. They were fighting you. You shoot and kill them. You swagger jack the land. Okay, that's why the plague is coming over there in Australia. Because of what you did to the Tasmanian people and the Aborigine of Australia. Okay? That's what that is, man. You guys not gonna go ahead and over there and try to lie about this. Let's see, Tasmanian people genocide. That's what happened. Okay? You guys, when you read the story, brothers, the things they used to cut their hands off and split the women open. The same thing that they did in Haiti. They used to take our women, our little boys, our little girls. They will use a funnel, and then they will load them up in the private parts with gunpowder and then explode them up. That's what you people did. That's what you guys did. And then you think you're going to get away with this, man? No, you're not, man. You're not going to get away with that. The Most High is not going to let you get away with this. Okay? That's why where we were, let me see, get rid of this. Yeah. That's a lie. They're saying those things are coming back because they were hunted. That's a lie. You guys killed them for sport. So anyway, that's like the 4/5. It's a lot of chain of reaction, Bridget. It's a lot. But let's, I spent too much time explaining this, but let us move to the next video, brothers, okay?
And breaking news tonight, Raleigh police make an arrest in a murder investigation. James Taylor was found badly injured at Mount Olivet Cemetery late Friday night. The 69-year-old was taken to the hospital but did not survive his injuries. Police announced they have arrested an 18-year-old woman in the case. Maria Pena Echeverria is being held in the Wake County Detention Center. She is charged with murder.
Yeah, so a lot of murders, a lot of people are killing people, brothers. Okay, all those things is happening because of Genesis 15 verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and they shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. We fulfill this prophecy. And the second part said, and also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And fathers using the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham to judge the nation. And what you're seeing here, it's execution by the sword. And also destruction by the sword. We are calling a holy fast, a solemn fast for conflagration on June the 3rd. Especially that house, which is not black house, not the black house, the other one. We'll call the Most High to give us a sign over there, conflagration sign over there. We'll pray, we'll fast, because fire season is started. We need to pray for the Most High to amplify the second plague. Let us move to the next video.
But we do begin tonight with that heartbreaking story from Southwest Houston. A woman dead, her husband in the hospital, and what police are calling a murder and attempted suicide. It happened this morning on Wuthering Heights Drive in Townwood. That's in Southwest Houston. KPRC2's Michael Laparty is here tonight with the very latest. Michael?
Oh, yeah, it's the same.
Jonathan, the woman, police say she appears to have been stabbed. The homicide.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Sometime, I don't even watch those things, but anyway.
And police are investigating a shootout at a North Carolina bar that left one man dead and 2 others hurt. Shots rang out around 1 o'clock Saturday morning in West Asheville. Officers say they found 30 shell casings and at least 7 vehicles with bullet holes in them. One of the survivors is listed in critical condition. No arrests have been made.
You're seeing that most, if not all, those shootings are taking place at the bars, the nightclub, the birthday parties and celebration. That the Most High clearly told those people, listen, it is done, it's over. You cannot celebrate on our land anymore. You're not under the blessing. Things like that used to happen to us, and still. That is why you are seeing things like this, brothers.
Shootings we've seen across South Florida in recent days. Earlier this week, gunfire erupted outside of the YAHAWAH casino in Miami. And just yesterday, 7 people were hit by hail of bullets in Wynwood. So far, no arrests have been made in any of these incidents.
And community leaders expressing frustration over the so-called code of silence. Local 10's Joseph Ojo picks up our team coverage live from Northwest Miami-Dade. Joseph.
And after mass shootings in this violent Memorial Day weekend, many are left to wonder what is going on in our community. You have family members of the victims.
Yeah, whatever. So a violent Memorial Day, we did pray against them. Now, you know what will happen? Let's say, brothers, next year there will be a Memorial Day. You know who will not be in this Memorial Day? Those people that are no longer here. Those people won't be there because they won't be there to go there. And the people that were there, the scumbag that don't repent, some of them will just say, okay, you know what? No more for me, man. I'm going to stay home and just chill or pray. Some of them will come back in the same spot like, I don't know what, man. I don't know what, man. Gang, nigga.
As well as community advocates, all calling for more to be done. And now the mayor of Miami-Dade County is planning on holding a press conference to discuss how to combat the recent string of gun violence.
Can I please see my kid?
Emotions running high after a violent Memorial Day weekend. It started Thursday evening near Casino Miami when a barrage of bullets went flying into this white car. Moments later, the car would knock down a sign and crash into a pole. The driver of the white car hit by gunfire and the passenger grazed by a bullet. In this video from the Miami Herald, a man can be seen hanging out the window of a black car firing a gun, an innocent bystander hit by a bullet, witnesses helping to treat his arm. Fast forward to Friday night, a deadly mass shooting in Miami's Wynwood district. Our cameras capturing over 3 dozen evidence markers next to shell casings. 7 people were shot. One of the victims died.
It's gut-wrenching.
And overnight, gun violence did not stop. Police say a white Nissan Pathfinder pulled up to a banquet hall in northwest Miami-Dade. 3 shooters got out of the car and let off multiple rounds, injuring more than 20 people and killing 2. These back-to-back mass shootings have community advocates like Ed Haynes fed up. Through his organization, Circle of Brotherhood, Haynes is hoping to promote peace and encourage people to speak up after tragedies such as what we have seen this Memorial Day weekend.
It's very disheartening, to be honest with you, and our community is tired. We're tired of being tired.
Through his organization, Circle of Brotherhood, Harris is hoping to promote peace and encourage people to speak up after tragedies such as what we have seen this Memorial Day weekend.
There's a lot of fear in the community from retaliation.
So yeah, now they are seeing this gun violence. Those guys are not helping at all, man. That's not how you bring peace to the people, man. You bring peace to our people, to the community, by bringing the community to the Most High. If you don't do this, none of this nonsense will happen, man. Okay, so give me a second. Let me show you one of the things that happened over there. There you go.
Our team coverage turns now to Local 10 News' Parker Branton.
He is live at the scene of the shooting with new surveillance video. Parker, what can you tell us?
Alexis, I can tell you that the crime scene is broken down this morning, and those who work in the area have returned to see the damage done. Police releasing a key piece of evidence in this case that could help land these 3 people who shot into this crowd in jail. Surveillance video from the scene of the Northwest Miami-Dade mass shooting shows the shooters getting out of their car. They head towards the concert venue with guns drawn and hoods over their head. Police say these are the moments before they sprayed bullets into a crowd. Some people in the crowd returning fire. According to the time code on the video, in less than 10 seconds, 23 people in all were shot. 2 of them dead on scene. You see the disguised gunmen get back into their white Nissan Pathfinder and peel off. This went down just after midnight Saturday at El Mula Banquet Hall. The spot was being rented out for an album release party for rapper ABMG.
Okay, now understand this, brothers. This is why the Most High is doing this, because the freaking 2/3, they would not listen. They won't listen. They don't care. Look at this woman right there. And again, this is just a photo. This is just some type of Photoshop thing. Well, not Photoshop, some type of model. But you get the picture. You see where her hand's at. You see what's covering her. The flag. Memorial Day weekend. This rapper ABMG Spita. Round of applause. Album release party. Door open at 9, dancers welcome, full kitchen, hookah, Bilas, bottle special, $100 Bel Air. That's what those people want to do, brethren. That's what they want to do. All they want to do is party, drink, popping bottles and stuff. And if you tell them anything, you're like, yo, you know, this isn't the time for this. This is already passing, so they'll call you a hater. Anybody that fell in their life, they always call people haters. Yo, you're a hater, you're hating me. Shout outs to my haters. Hater. They put all the energy. They are no different than the camps. They are no different than the Christians. They put all their energies on trying to please their haters. They put all their energy on trying to get the attention of their haters. To hell with all our haters or anybody that hate on us. Or better yet, to hell with you if you hate on the Most High. We do not spend our energy here, brothers, to get the attention of people that hate us. Or full our attention is belonging to the Most High. This is why you see things like that happen, brethren. Because the freaking 2/3 don't listen. There's no surprise here that the door open at 9. You know. Doors. They didn't even put doors open. They put doors up at 9. Spelling, man. Those people can even do doors up at 9. Destruction. That is why they get number 9. Execution by the sword. Okay? That's what that is. All right? Those are the people, the 29. Okay? That's why the Most High is destroying them, because they don't want to come back. They don't listen. They don't care.
Bitter. When the concert was wrapping up, people started walking out of the venue when the shooting happened.
I really don't want to talk about it.
Family and friends showing up.
Okay, I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, watch those people. Okay, let me see. All right, look at the mark of the beast and her neck, the cross. Those are the people, brethren. Those are the people. When you see things like that happen, it's them. It's them. Back then, brothers, they used to do all kind of scumbag stuff and nothing happened to them. They spent their entire life, never take responsibility, never held accountable. And now the Most High said, I am on you now. Those are the people. Okay.
Family and friends showing
up.
Okay,
let me show. They got a nice zoom here. Okay. Oh, I'm slow it down a little. Okay, see the mark of the beast? Those are the Christian on Sunday and hookers on the weekdays. Those are the people that go around and do everything and go in the church and then they ask for white Jesus for forgiveness and then they forgive them. That's why the Most High is specifically killing them, because they don't want to listen. All praises to the Most High.
Family and friends showing up to the scene Monday morning, too upset to talk. The venue battered with bullets and a neighboring daycare also hit. The glass door shattered. Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle says her gang prosecutors and investigators are working with Miami-Dade PD to identify the shooters you see in this video.
You know, I won't be surprised there were, Levites, Pathfinder, Nissan Pathfinder. Okay, whatever. Anyway, brethren.
And breaking overnight, 4 teenagers shot in the South Shore neighborhood.
This comes as Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot pushes plans for a safe summer in Chicago. CBS 2's Mugo Digwe is live along the lakefront with what we've learned from investigators about this shooting. Mugo?
Good morning. So this shooting was in the South Shore neighborhood, which just happens to be one of the areas the city says it plans to flood with resources in order to reduce gun violence this summer. Here's a look at the scene. You can see an evidence marker on top of a shell casing on the ground there. This happened around 9:43 last night. Police say the victims, all males ranging in age from 19 to 17, were in the parking lot of the subway on 67th and Stony Island when someone in a dark sedan started shooting at them. As of Sunday night, they are some of the at least 24 people shot in Chicago this Memorial Day weekend. This, as the city says, it's trying something new this year, bringing in libraries, the Park District, Chicago Public School District.
Yeah. Now you guys want to bring libraries and stuff and all that things as if those things going to work. You know, none of this thing going to work, brothers, except for the Most High.
Well, Xavier, guys, good morning. This is just tragic, and investigators are still trying to piece together just who shot those fires. Now, we're also told that 2 people died inside the club. 2 others have been sent to the hospital. Investigators say this all started when a man shot into a crowd of people. We have video to show you what the scene looked like earlier this morning. Police say several off-duty deputies were working security and that one of the deputies fired shots at a man, striking and killing him. They think that may have been the shooter, but they just don't know for sure just yet. Investigators say it was very dark and
anyway, man, so yeah, that's what happened. All right, inside of nightclub, party all the time, going to, hey man, the Most High said it's done. They are still partying. And beloved, again, let me go to, let me see, Big Levi backup channel. Oh, not Baby Live of channel. That's not what I'm. Big Levi backup channel. There you go. And this video, brothers, let me see. This video we made a month ago. I put it this thing. I put it the day of Noah. Well, it's the days of Noah, but we don't have any more days, brother. It's one day, the day of Noah. And this video, brothers, the Most High sent us a message, like straight up. The Most High sent us a message about when that thing happened at the Capitol, when Noah Green go over there and then do this. The Most High says straight up. Once you start seeing those people partying and do all sort of things, and the destruction is still coming upon them, you're still seeing they not turning back. That mean I'm right at the door. My hand is on the door handle. I'm about to open the door. That's what he said in this video right now. That's when they cut off my channel, and then I had to make this to other channel. Okay, you may go ahead over there and see it, subscribe. Before this channel was monetized. Okay, so let's move to the next video, brothers.
This morning, an investigation is underway in Opelika after a child is injured in a shooting. Police say individuals pulled up to a home near the 2300 block of Rutland Street and fired shots from paint guns at a home with children in the yard. Police say one of the family members at the home returned fire after thinking his family was under attack. The driver fled the scene with the injured child in the car. Police tell us the child is between the ages of 10 and 11. No word on the child.
So somebody went to a house with a paint gun and then start shooting at the house, and then somebody thought like they're under attack. They returned fire, and turned out whoever did this had a kid in their car, and the kid got hurt. Brilliant.
Closer to home, a shooting in the Inland Empire left one person dead. It happened on Rutile Street in Harupa Valley. CBS 2's Joy Benedict is live at the scene with the latest for us. Joy.
Yeah, Amy, unfortunately, we have learned the name of the young man who died, Manuel Villemin, a 22-year-old, we are told, was shot and killed here late last night. I want to show you what's going on behind us as they have removed the crime scene tape, and you can see what's left of a party. The neighbors here tell me it was a quinceañera that was here that brought so many together for the community that ended in gunfire. I want to show you some video from late last night. As all of this happened just after 10 o'clock, that's when investigators got the call of an assault with a deadly weapon. When they arrived, they say they found Villemin, unfortunately, who had already died here. They had another young man who was taken to the hospital, also with a gunshot wound. Their condition is unknown at this time. Now, neighbors here in this community say it was a party just to celebrate, obviously, a birthday of a young girl. That there were friends and family and neighbors all here from the community to celebrate the evening when a couple of people got into an argument. That argument escalated and resulted in that gunfire. And then
yeah, so celebration, always celebrating, and don't want to listen, and they don't want to cleave on and cleave in and cling on and cling in. The Most High is doing this to them, brothers and sisters. Let's take the next part, which is going to be the fiery conflagration of the cities. All right, fiery conflagration, brethren. Go ahead, brother.
And still a very active scene hours after this fire had been knocked down. But if you take a look behind me, firefighters still on scene investigating the cause of this fire. Debris littering the ground, busted out windows, as well as a damaged roof. And we are told that at least 10 families are now displaced from this fire.
City of Hialeah firefighters racing to this massive fire just after 4 p.m. Sunday, as raging flames could be seen for blocks away near 22nd Street and East 6th Avenue.
It was a big fire, out of control when we got here.
Take a look at these aerial pictures provided by Hialeah Fire Rescue. You could see flames engulfing several homes, as well as smoke billowing in the air.
It ended up being a second alarm fire, where that basically ties up our entire city. So that's why we call help from the county.
It was quite the firefight. With the help of Miami-Dade firefighters, 50 firefighters in total worked to knock down this fire that displaced 10 families, according to YAHAWAH Fire.
Again, it's a total loss for these units, but we're able to protect the units around.
Officials say the fire started in one of the front units and quickly spread to the joint units in the back. Firefighters on scene were able to get everyone out of their homes with no injuries, and they worked around the clock to contain this fire so that it didn't spread to other homes.
Yeah, so this fire happened on YAHAWAH, which is in South Florida, close to Miami and that region. YAHAWAH is like a Hispanic or Spanish community, mostly Cuban and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so, but that took a long time. All right, let's take the next video. All right.
We have some breaking news from overnight. An explosion in a garage sends flames towering into the sky. This is in Haynesville. That's in Lake County, Illinois. Firefighters found one unit on fire all the way up from the garage to the roof. This is on Bighorn Drive. 2 units burned, but everyone got out safely, we're told. Still 12 to 15 people will have to find somewhere else to stay. They just cannot get back into their homes.
Now, you have the previous one was 10, which is step number 10, and then this one displays 12. Okay, so now again, when you are seeing things like this, because the Most High does things like that, they are not by accident or coincidence. The Most High doesn't work like this. Nothing is done by accident. Everything that you see, it's done for a purpose. Okay, the Most High is about to displace the 12 tribe and move them somewhere. So that's a fire over there and stuff. Yes, sweetie, what is it? All right, I've been into it for so many times. Okay, so 12 people, more than 12 to 15 needs to move and get somewhere else to stay. The Most High said he is sweeping those people off the land, and he's about to give us the land. Okay, let's check the plague before we move in, because sometimes they update it. Most of the time they do not. Let me see. Okay. So well, usually it goes straight to overview, but when you get an overview, what's going on here? Vietnam start mass testing that new variant over there in Vietnam. Okay. All right. 516,000 new cases May the 29th, which was 2 days ago. And 516, the lowest it's dropped was 300 and something, 379. So there's a peak somewhere around right after our New Year, and then it dropped. That's how this thing does. When you were watching last year, well, they took last year off. It goes up, go down, goes up, go down. Huge spike. Oh, hey, that's this year. You see, last year, 20 goes up, go down, goes up, go down, goes up, go down, goes up, down a little, up, down, down, and down, up, down. That's how it goes. Certain places it hit a lot, because the thing is, like, brethren, they are not telling the truth, and it's after a couple of years they'll say, oh, excuse me, the reason why you see the streets are empty, you don't see that much people that you used to see anymore, because most of them perish in this. But anyway, man, let's move to the next video. Oh, what was that? Oh man, I think I got rid of something. I meant to get rid of
Authorities
that.
believe a person was driving drunk when they went the wrong way on the 215. The crash left 2 people dead and completely shut down the highway for several hours. This happened near Rancho around 8 o'clock this morning. NHP says the suspected driver hit a pickup that had 2 people inside, and both people died on scene.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Well, that's what happened, man. People are drinking, driving, ley line switching. You know, all those people are no longer here. That's why the Most High is moving them, like removing them, like this. So you know, let's say like at least brothers, you know, a milli is gone from the plague, a milli from the other plague, a milli from the drug. So you got like a year or at least 4 or 5 million are being swept off. You know, and just like the 3 years, you got 15 million, you know, and it's only multiplied, you know, and they will just, the Most High sweeping them off, making place. And the Most High said that he will not completely move them off the land so the animal won't drive us out. And you see what the mice are doing over there in Australia. Okay, those animals, they can multiply quickly. Okay, all praises. Brethren, just imagine when things start to ease it up, you know, you just get a house, you don't have any mortgages, you don't have to worry about any student loan or any loan at all, and plenty of cars around, plenty of fuel. You can just hop on any car you just want. You just drive and go anywhere and get any type of food you want because there's not that much people here. Okay? All praises, man. I would love that. All praises.
A car crash sends a vehicle slamming into a building in Queens. You can see the black car here after it smashed into the glass window at Modell's on Rockaway and Woodhaven Boulevard around 5:30 this evening. A total of 5 people inside 2 cars were injured. No word what led up to the crash. This Modell's location in Ozone Park was already.
Yeah, what you're seeing, brethren, things like that keep happening. Cars are slamming into buildings and houses, into each other. People are dying. Models are sporting goods since 1889. And a lot of things going on, man. We have to give the Most High praises and glory for everything that he did. Next.
We begin with breaking news. A crash sends a car careening into a north side firehouse. A car was traveling in the 4600 block of Milwaukee Avenue when the driver lost control and hit a parked car. That parked car then hit this parked vehicle, which slammed into the firehouse door. There was no other damage to the building and no one was hurt.
So that's like the 3rd or 4th time we see this. Cars are crashing into the fire station because those things are built on ley lines also. You know, car hit another car, and hit a fire station. Hit a fire station. All praises to the Most High. Next.
And now to breaking news. Police say 2 people are dead after a crash in East Houston. We're told it happened on the East Freeway at Normandy around 2 o'clock this morning. KPRC2's Devin Clark is joining us there live with the latest from investigators. Good morning, Devin.
Good morning, Sophia. We're actually in a parking lot on the other side of the I-10 feeder road. As you can see, the feeder road is open. This is where all the traffic is being redirected because of that accident on I-10 East near Normandy. A 4-car accident, a deadly one. Police say it was all caused by a speeding Hellcat Charger that officials tried to pull over, but before that could happen, they say it crashed into several vehicles. One SUV ended up on its side. We know that one of the vehicles involved ended up catching fire, killing 2 people inside of that vehicle. We're told the driver of that vehicle that caught fire was able to get out, but 2 other passengers did not, and they died in the fire. They were pronounced dead at the scene.
Yeah, it's always a Dodge Charger, Hellcat, and the people were complaining and you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, they are complaining. They say every time you look around, it's either SRT or Hellcat involving accident or crime, driving reckless on roads. Okay, so they are seeing this, brethren. Okay, they are seeing this. No, they are seeing this. They are seeing that, okay, this happened too many times. And it's always one kind of car that doing this. We are not the only person. We are not the only people that are seeing this. Those people are seeing that, but they don't know what it is. They think it's drunk driving. They think people always... Are you serious? You mean to tell me all those... It never happened before. And just at once, everybody start drinking and driving and then drinking and texting and drinking and being distracted? No, it's the ley line. That's what that is. You know, those guys been doing this for years. The racing thing, they've been doing it for years. None of this never happened up until now. All praises.
we got new information from Houston police about that crash that killed 2 people along the East Freeway.
Yeah, officers say they were trying to stop a speeding Dodge Challenger Hellcat moments before the crash at Normandy about 2 a.m. ABC 13 reporter Courtney Fisher is live. She just spoke with officers. Courtney, 4 people had to go to the hospital as a result of all this.
So that's not, it's not drunk driving. It's just like, some of those guys, let me see. She said the keyword Hellcat, then cars. Yeah, they can go 800 miles an hour, brothers. 800 horsepower. Okay, 850. Some of them they'll go like to 1,000 horsepower. They modified them and things like that. So, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This car was stolen, and they just upload this 54 minutes ago. Let's watch it. Let's see what they're saying.
Which moves out in northeast Miami-Dade.
And that's where police just confirmed they have found the getaway car. And Local 10's Janine Stanwood is live with this developing story you saw exclusively first on 10. Janine.
We did, and just a short time ago, the scene cleared. They towed that Pathfinder out from the Biscayne Canal, and you said it, they did confirm that is the Pathfinder, they say, that the shooters were in. Let's go to video from just within the hour. You can see police divers in the water. You can see that car being towed out. At one point, we heard a diver come up and tell the others, white Pathfinder. They made the confirmation. Sky 10 was up when that Pathfinder was submerged. Neighbors here say the Biscayne Canal is a notorious dumping ground, but we asked folks on this side if they heard anything or saw anything suspicious over the last couple of nights. They say they did not. Police say that Pathfinder was reported stolen May 15th, but whether it was stolen by the suspected shooters when it was dumped here, that is still under investigation. Again, looking at live pictures right now from the Biscayne Canal where that Pathfinder was towed out just a short time ago by Miami-Dade police. It's an ongoing investigation, but now they have a critical clue, one more piece of this puzzle of this shooting that has affected so many people here in Miami-Dade County.
That's a huge mistake. Those guys watch way too many movies. That's a huge mistake. You know why? One, those are the new models, Pathfinders, and I don't know. If it was me, I would have tell the Barriel to do a dance suicidal in this car. That's the best way. To send it in the water, it's the evidence won't. It's not going to. Actually, it would preserve some of the evidence. It won't destroy anything. The water really don't destroy things. It took a long time for water to destroy stuff. There is a computer in those Pathfinders. It's like a GPS. Okay, this computer they can backtrack. I believe from 30 days from now. If it was stolen on May 15th, it's been like 15 days. So they can backtrack wherever this thing was, and then they can see the place. Like what they're gonna try to see, they're going to try to see the place that the days that the car was turned off, and then they will see a certain place like it was turned off and stay there for this amount of time, and then they will go to that place and they will get those guys. That's not very smart. There are so many cameras, okay, and those streets over there, they will see them. Those streets camera, they will see that. Okay, they will try to pinpoint cell phones of people. Somebody will talk, There are way too many technologies out there for somebody to be that stupid and then go ahead and do stupid stuff. No, you should have used the Barriel. But anyway, man, what do I know? Next video.
Police released the name of one of the people killed in a crash on the Dan Ryan Expressway yesterday morning. Teresa Sandoval and one other person both died. She was 66 years old. It happened in the southbound lanes at 63rd Street. State police say a car was going the wrong way when it hit a semi and another vehicle. Investigators are trying to determine why the driver was going the wrong way.
Because it wasn't. Because to the driver, she was going the right way. Okay? And then the ley line switch and put it there in the wrong way, and then boom, gone. Now this woman is 66 years old. Again, brother, the number 66, 6 plus 6, and the live chart. Give us the answer. And the comment board, give us the answer. And it happened in 63rd, 6 plus 3. Give us the answer. What is that equal to? What's going on here? What is the Most High saying? those are not coincidence. Remember the last one that we saw, the other woman, her name was Rebecca, and she was 66 years old. All praises to the Most High, brothers. You can't make that up. Let's listen to it again, brothers. Let's listen.
Police released the name of one of the people killed in a crash on the Dan Ryan Expressway yesterday morning. Teresa Sandoval and one other person both died. She was 66 years old. It happened in the southbound lanes at 63rd Street.
66 years old, 6 plus 6 equals 12. Thank you very much. All praises to the Most High. 63rd, 6 plus 3 equals 9. Destruction. Thank you. All praises to the Most High. That's what the Most High does, man. Those are no coincidence.
Well, the Anaheim man charged with the BB gun shooting on the 91 freeway insists that he did not do it. Jesse Rodriguez told the Southern California News Group, quote, "Not one person has reported that they saw me shoot. They are trying to get me to confess to things I didn't do." He was charged Friday with the shooting out the window of a Tesla in Norco. Investigators want to know if he's connected to the other recent BB gun shootings on our freeways. Rodriguez is being held on $750,000 bail and is expected to appear in court on Tuesday.
So that's the guy that was shooting people with the BB gun. So he, they say it's him. He says it's not him. So we're staying out of it. We don't care.
Good afternoon. I'm Erica Sargent. 1 second, they were driving on Lakeshore Drive. The next, a massive tree came crashing down on their cars. CBS 2's Tim McNicholas is live near the scene. And Tim, you talked to one of those drivers.
Yeah, we're going to hear from him in just a minute, Erica. You can see city workers that have actually cut down the part of the tree that was still standing. Chicago firefighters say there were no serious injuries, but it did damage 3 cars. The driver of one of those cars recalled the shocking moment when the tree came down.
A large tree trunk just fell north on the Lakeshore Drive northbound lane.
Strong winds along the lakeshore caused the tree to split, causing a major traffic jam as firefighters and city workers rushed to the scene.
Suddenly saw a tree fall across the road.
Robert Court says the tree came toppling down right in front of him while he was out running an errand for his wife. He slammed on the brakes but still hit the tree.
Little adrenaline dump, scared.
Court was not hurt at all, but he says the tree hit the car in front of him directly.
So how many times you see this, Bridget? How many times you see trees are falling on cars, on people, on houses, and kill them? This is the Most High telling those people, you're done. And then again, brothers, there will be a time that the news will not report the news to us. We will report the news to them. You will see people reporting the news. Look, this person just walked by and then she or he just fell and then he's not breathing. My house is on fire. All the neighborhood is on fire. We don't know why. What's going on? What happened? Are we under attack and stuff? They're going to blame everything on the little alien and stuff. And they're leading and stuff like that. And a couple people will say, hey, man, my friend used to cook meth in there. He explode himself. So, wait, the whole block was cooking meth? Wow. All praises to the Most High. All right, we're about to get into the weird stuff, brothers. Okay, forgive me, this video probably gonna be 2 hours, but let's get into some weird things. All right, this is the weirdest part of this video. Miscellaneous. Parents sound skeptical about China's new 3-child policy. Again, beloved, before I move to this video, for those of you who may not know or who don't know at all what's going on in China. First of all, let's take the population of China. Okay? Wow. This thing is very loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that buzzing, but it's quite loud. But anyway, excuse me. What's the population of China?
In 2019, the population of China was 1,397,715,000.
Okay, so that's the population of China. They got over 1 billion, 1.3 billion. China, I think, is the world most populous country. Let's double check. I think India or China, but I'm pretty sure it's China. What is the world most populous country?
China.
Yeah.
According to InfoPlease, China is the most populous country with nearly 1.4 billion residents.
Okay, well, nearly 1.4. Let's say 1.3, okay? They had 1.3, and India is the next. I believe United States is the third. Is that what that is? Which is the third world most populous country? Great. The third is the United States, yes, okay? China, India, United States, Indonesia, Pakistan. So those are the 5 most populous places in the world, okay? Now, because of this, brothers, now in China, parents sound skeptical about China's new 3-child policy. Now, why are they doing this? Back in the 70s, let me see when this happened and exactly. China 1-child policy in the 70s.
According to Britannica, 1-child policy, official program initiated in the late 1970s and early 80s by the central government of China, the purpose of which was to limit the great majority of family units in the country to 1 child each.
So, they foreseen, they want to reduce the population. They want to reduce their grave. That was the Most High doing, okay? The Most High made them whack themselves. They wanted to reduce their population, and they force everybody in the country to have 1 child. And the Chinese tradition said men are better than women, boys are better than girls, because boys can stop a robber getting into the house. The boy will take care of the elderly. So everybody one day, instead of investing in some type of retirement, and they, in their tradition, say when they grow old, the son will take care of them. The man is this, the man is that, and stuff. That's the Most High putting things in their head. And what do? They destroy all the women that they have. They didn't say, okay, you're supposed to, no girls. They said 1 child. When your population, when your tradition say men are better, guess what they're gonna do to the Okay, I'm having a little technical difficulties spraying something here. Anyway, guess what's gonna happen to your sweet little girls? You are killing them, drowning them, strangle them. Before when a mother get pregnant, the moment they can read the child, the sex of the child, the moment they find out it's a girl, they do something else with it. Some of them could not afford the procedure. They wait until the baby born, and then if it's a girl, they just leave it there, or they just lift something and put it on the baby's head. They didn't want no girls; they want boys. Now you got the countries out of whack. There are more men than women, which should never happen in any country. The Most High know what He's doing. That's why I don't get involved with people saying like, okay, well, one man per woman, or two women per man, or stuff like that. Okay, but go against them up. Try to tell the Most High what to do. Try to go against when the Most High say the seed of our people cannot be numbered. We will be as the stars in the sky, just like the sand and the sea. And I see people all saying this and that, and then they're like, they can't see past what the Gentiles put in our book and what they are trying to do. Remember, you don't know what love is. You don't know how to, you have no idea what marriage is. You think marriage is just standing in front of a pastor and say, oh, I accept this woman for my wife in front of Jesus Christ and stuff like that. That's not what marriage is, man. Marriage is far deeper than that and simpler. People think in order for you to create life, you need to go in front of a pastor and then say stuff, a bunch of nonsense, and then write signing papers. And so marriage it's a business now. In China, what happened over there, they made it so hard for a young couple to get married. First of all, you have to get a house. They will explain this to you. So what happened in the 70s and the 80s, brethren, they implemented a law that said only 1 child. And that 1 child, quote unquote non-spoken has to be a boy. Now you got over 40 years of having men only in the country, and they are running out of women, and their population is the average. What's the average age? They will lie. What's the average age in China?
38.4 years.
Okay.
According to Worldometer, the median age in China is 38.4 years.
Okay. What's the average age in Japan?
48.4 years.
Okay.
According to Worldometer, the median age in Japan is 48.4 years.
Okay, that's not good. Okay. Which age? Let me see. Let me think of the question I want to ask this damn computer. All right, let me ask it like this. Sometime it won't happen. What is the senior citizen age in Japan? Average, I should have said.
65.
No.
According to BBC,
What's the
Japan's
average
age demographics have been shifting for. According to our World in Data, the global median age has increased from 21.5 years in 1970 to over 30 years in 2019.
All right, let's take it like this. What's the average age of Africa? 25 years old, I believe, right?
19.7 years.
There you go.
According to Worldometer, the median age in Africa is 19.7 years.
Okay, you got a whole continent loaded with young people, brothers. Okay, then you got Japan. What's the average age of Japan? 48.
Here is information from worlddata.info.
48 years old, and then China is 38. And Japan is 80. They have more seniors than young people. Okay, just here in the United States, you don't see that much of their children walking around. It's always our children. So now, because of that one-child policy, they whack their place. Okay, they whack the population because they go against what the Most High ordered. The Most High never ordered he said, be fruitful and multiply. The Most High never said, okay, you have only one child. The Most High tell the whole earth, be fruitful and multiply. He will take the good part of all the nation and they will destroy the wicked. Nope, they go against the Most High. They go against the law. They say one child per family, and that child has to be a boy. And you show you those people are not that smart, man. And they always bragging about how smart they are in math. This is basic math, man. You know, oh, I just noticed that magical number over there in that place over there. Type that number in the live chart, brothers. Type that number right here. Yes. Oh, yes. So now let us watch what's going on. Because of the 40 years, over 40 years, which are 40 days fast is in that 40 over there. Over 40 years, you've been whacking your own selves. Then now you cannot reproduce fast enough. And then your population is dying. And then now you want kids. You want, okay, you guys can have at least three children, three kids now. It won't work. You already passed the level. You already went below the level. Okay. So, Chinese parents react with some skepticism to policy shift. So, what they're gonna say and to have up to 3 children. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let me translate what they're saying. If there are conditions, then we'd have more kids. Okay, so that's a little boy right there. We'd have more kids. Nowadays, young people have to buy a house. You know, that's why before you get married, you gotta buy a house. Okay. And this amount of pressure is already huge. And then you have to consider the cost of education, etc. You know, you got to buy a house, get a car, get 2 jobs. And I think this sort of policy will be difficult to implement it. That is the truth. You know, that is the truth. Okay, right. We think the quality of education for our children, okay, it might be even bigger issue for having a second or a third child. Okay, it is mostly women bearing the responsibility of raising children. Let me see. Mostly women raising children for the most part. And this society hasn't provided women with much support. That's the thing. If the mother is the one that teach the kids, you kill the mother. What's going to happen here? The father has to go to work. He has to be in the street. He has to be outside. The men is outdoor. The women is indoor. This is how nature is supposed to work. When you take the women, you take the indoor, you kill her, you eliminate her. Who's gonna raise the kids? Who's gonna receive the order when the father give the order? So the mother will give it to the kids. Remember, the Most High give the Holy Spirit the order. She give it to us. We ask the mother, she tell the father. Sometimes we ask the father directly. When you take away the earthly mother, what the hell you gonna do? It's a sausage fest over there in China. Dangling. Men walking here, walking there, dangling in the street. One man married another man, go home with his wife. By the time he take a shower and meet her in the bedroom, she's gone. They stole her. That is why they are running to Africa right now to plant their seed. Because they don't have that much women over there. Okay? So actually, if men could do more to raise the child, or if families could give mere consideration, that's not the main job. A man cannot take the place of a woman, and a woman cannot take the place of a man. It's just everybody got a job to do. That's why I told people, all our brothers and sisters, each of us have a specific duty to do for the Most High. That's why the camp could never work, because everybody, they try to do everything, and then they forbid you to do stuff. I'm not forbidding anybody to do anything for the Most High. Yeah, men cannot step up more to raise their children. It doesn't work like that. The women got to be there. The woman got to be in the house. The man has to be there, give the orders, get the things, go to work, get stuff. And a man should never work two jobs. One job should be enough to taking care of everything in the family. Plus, this man should have at least 3 more time left so he can take the family on vacation. It's spending time with the wife and the kids and the children. But right now, you scumbag made this impossible. Everything is sky high. Everything skyrocket. You people make this impossible, man. And then now okay, well, if you could do this, if you could do what? You are in charge now. You've been in charge. Now they're trying to blame things and stuff. Like this video that we saw, Bridget, about that Malian women, the black woman from Mali that gave birth to 9 people. And people are already complaining about this. How is she going to take care of this? So the welfare system over there probably be good if she have 9 kids and so. People, it's just like people, the moment they see our people having a bunch of kids, they're automatically on welfare and food stamp and stuff. They don't even, our taxpayer will raise those kids. Our taxpayer. When you put it in the mind of young women that are going now, young men that are going now, that their career is the most important things in their life. When you told a young woman, listen, whatever you see a man do, whatever you see a man does, you can do it too. Go over there, compete with men. When you tell a young man, go compete with women. Now all you have is competition. I'm a husband. I have $100,000 job. My wife, I'm going to try to outdo him. I have $150,000 job. Oh, you think you can make more money than me? Oh, you think you can make more money than me? It's all become about the money. The moment one of them is not making enough money, hey, we're splitting. Baby, we've been together for 27 years and we cannot go together. And I'm getting with Mendingo and then you do whatever you want. Give me all these billions and I'm all good. That's what happened, Bridget. That's what happened when you come with your backwarded mindset. You come into our land. You taught everybody money, 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 and more money. Money is everything. Fight for it, kill for it. Now they can even raise their own children. That's like the easiest thing that was you supposed to do. Raising kids, it's fun. But it ain't no fun, man, if you gotta go to work. It ain't no fun when you came back from work, you too tired to play with your kids. It ain't no fun, man, when your kids are going out there committing crimes so they can buy iPad and stuff like that. You people did this. Okay? All right, let me see. To women who had just had children, actually, a lot of women should be able to have access. ASIN? I'm not quite. Because it would be a bit better if a child has siblings. But thinking of the big picture, realistically, I don't want to have a second child. And a third even more impossible. Okay, because it's true, brothers. It's so hard out there, brothers. You got one kid, you have to, everything is so expensive, the jobs are not paying, and then now they want those people to have at least a need. It is mandatory for them to have like 3 child now. How are you going to do this? You're not helping them. You say, hey, if you have 3 child, we will take care of 2 of them. 1 is yours, the other 2, no, the government will take care of it. Whatever, man. All praises to the Most High.
Now to a beautiful story. Sightings of humpback whales in the waters off New York have increased in recent years. But it's the sound of these majestic mammals that's exciting a lot of scientists in our area. Here's CBS 2's Bradley Blackburn.
Board a ship and head just a few miles from New York City.
It should be great. Oh, it's over there.
It doesn't take long to spot real-life giants.
It's beyond. It's beyond. It's incredible.
They are humpback whales we can see, and now hear, too. For the first time, scientists have proof of humpbacks singing in this area, not just in their Caribbean breeding grounds.
So now, as you can see, we've been following this for at least a year now. Humpback whales are coming close to New York. And we know, according to the Book of Remembrance, the whales are the elders of the sea. And the Most High love whales. Okay, he say he created the great whales. I believe the first animal that he created in the sea was the great whales. The Most High loved them. Okay, they are bigger, even bigger whales, brothers. They just, the Most High haven't given them the comment to pop up yet. The sea is just like space. It's infinite. It's deep. It has no bottom. You cannot reach the bottom of the sea, just like in space. So there are so many other animals under there. We don't know. There are so many things. Okay, so now we've seen a lot of those animals are coming more. They are more frequent in those waters. Okay, they are coming there. They are singing, brothers. When you are singing, you are happy. And, you know, something good is coming, a new beginning over there in New York, man. It's happening more and more often, which is we give all praises to the Most High. Let's watch a little.
There is a real performance going on out in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lead study author Julia Zay analyzed more than 6,000 hours of underwater recordings captured by Cornell scientists, and she couldn't believe her ears.
All of a sudden, there in the background, it starts kind of quiet and then gets louder. I was so excited to hear it.
They sound mysterious, even eerie to us, but to whales, they may be love songs, loud and long, sometimes lasting hours.
Those are the whales. When we read what we read today, was the prayer of Azariah. Those are the whales giving the Most High all praises and all credits. They are glorifying the name of the Most High in the prayer of Azariah. Okay. Let me see. Oops. Okay. O ye whales and all that move in the waters, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. That's what the whales are doing. They are praising the Heavenly Father. They are giving praises above all forever. Okay? O ye whales and all that move in the waters, praise ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. They are singing praises to the Most High. A new beginning is coming, brothers. They're also happy. They're like, finally we can come in this area and just chill because a new beginning is about to happen. All you scumbags are about to get off the land and go somewhere else, and then the whales are singing.
They all sing the same song within a population, and that song changes from year to year, kind of like pop songs.
More of these massive humpbacks have been spotted here near New York City, but these are also busy commercial waters. And one of the biggest threats to this endangered species, ship strikes.
We've had whales playing in the channel before, and some pretty close encounters with some cargo ships.
Scientists say studying their songs could help protect humpbacks in this part of the Atlantic.
Anyway, so they are singing, brothers. Give the Most High all praises and all glory in the chat room, man, in the comment board, okay? Yeah, they are singing, man, because something good is coming. They are giving the message and say, sing unto the Lord, a new song, sing unto him. All right? Man, I don't have a beat here. Do I? Let me see if I can find a beat for the whale and sing for the Lord. In the meantime, while this thing is open, let me take the next video.
Shark dead ahead. The real-life Jaws was spotted off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, just in time for the holiday weekend. Holy Alex Albrecht was situated in the crow's nest when he shot the incredible video that's gone viral with 40 million views.
I just kind of froze for a second, like, what is that? And my first thought, because it was so big, was a whale. And then it gave one big stroke with its tail side to side, and I was like, oh, shark.
The shark is so large, it has people comparing it to a megalodon, as in the prehistoric creature that could grow to up to 67 feet long, but is now extinct, except in the movies.
Don't let those people telling you those animals is extinct. There's no such thing as an extinct animals. They just go. When you kill a bunch of animals, when you start killing them, you try to erase the population. They are smart. They will go hide inside of the earth. They will go hide in places you cannot reach. There are much more land you cannot get to, but the animals know this because they navigated using the ley line. What you're calling Megalodon, that giant freaking shark, it's still there. Okay? It's still there. It's not like something that is, it's gone, it's extinct and stuff like that and things like that. But no, this thing is still there. Okay, all those animal brothers, they cannot be extinct. You know, you cannot extinct an animal, killing off a species. That means you can kill off the Most High. The Most High spirit live in everything. Let me see if this is the right beat for the whales. Okay. Yeah, whales are singing. They the Most High. The whales are singing. Humpback whales, they are singing the Most High, yeah. Humpback whales are singing the Most High. Glorify the name. Glorify the name of the. Glorify the name. Glorify the name of the Most High. Yeah. The humpbacks are singing, brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Give the Most High all praise. The Most High is in the midst. Yeah, he sent the whales to give us messages. Number 8, a new beginning. Yes, the humpbacks are happy and tell us there will be a new beginning. The Most High is coming, is bringing the blessing, is about to bring the saving. Oh yeah, the great wells of the sea, praise ye the Lord. Exalt his name above all forever. Exalt his name, brothers and sisters. The well are singing, humpback, dolphins. Even the big shots are happy. You cannot destroy the Most High's animals. They are giving the Most High praises and glory. All praises to the Most High, man. Just so you know, sometimes we do this, we give the Most High all glory. Anyway, man, people are spotting huge shark, huge things in the sea. That's a basking shark. You know, it's pretty big. They got whale sharks, and then now they're seeing a lot of stuff in the sea that they usually don't see, brethren. Okay, those things are rare. Either they never seen it or it's very rare. But the Most High is saying he's doing all this. Next video. Now, Londoners packed the streets to squeeze in for more evening out before Bank Holiday Monday. So, go ahead. Always one dumb Negro. Always one Negro there. Always one Negro in the crowd, dancing, and then be in the midst of those people, clowning himself. Always one Negro in there. Yeah, that's what the Most High does. He put this thing down a little, give them the confidence. This thing is spreading. It's spreading, okay? It's spreading. The Most High is let them catch it over there, go over there and do this, do that. They'll catch it and stuff. Always one dumb Negro over there in the midst and dancing with them. They're not dancing for the Most High. They are dancing with this. So those people are like, oh, finally, we defeat this thing. Let us eat and party and stuff. Let us go back to normal. All right, we'll see then. We'll see. Okay, so this is plague number. Okay, you know what? This is plague number 6. All right, increase of hail and snow. Okay, they got the hailstorm over there. Okay, and then Saudi Arabia, brothers, and the desert. The desert, brothers. I believe there was a dude, he picked up the stuff. Okay, that's an increase of hell. It's like a daily thing in Saudi Arabia. Okay, that's hell. Okay, all praises to the Most High, brothers. All praises. All right, this is kind of like funny. The U.S. soldier mistakenly stormed Bulgarian factory. So they went in Bulgaria and then they mistake. This dude just casually sit there. You know, like, yo, what the hell you guys need here, man? There's nothing going on here. He just sit there. You know, they stormed this place by mistake. Scumbag. You scumbag watch too much movie. That's the Most High mocking you, man. They are confused. You know, acting like they're on a movie. They think scumbag stuff they see on the movie is real. You know, they're like, they don't know. Did you know they weren't supposed to be in one spot? 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same spot. When this guy keep telling them to spread, they never spread. You know, he's one of them supposed to go here, one in the front, one there, will go over there. All of them are going over there. They are following each other because they're confused now. They lost the blessing. They don't know what the hell to do. You know, they don't know what they are doing. They are storming the wrong place, and then they just get out like nothing happened. What they were looking for. The U.S. military was left red-faced after soldiers mistakenly stormed part of a factory in a small Bulgarian village. The incident occurred during NATO drills when soldiers were patrolling the air-based territory searching for enemies in Bulgaria. Not to worry, in the Hollywood version, they get it right. Yeah, because they watch way too many movies. Okay? Okay? They watched way too many movies because they haven't been in real war. Everything, all the wars those guys been, it's like, it's not plain, but it's something before they start the war, they want it. They go fight guys with the stone and stick when they got huge gun. Until when they met another guy with a huge freaking gun, then they see what happened. Okay.
And another step on the road to reopening. Nathan's famous July 4th hot dog eating contest is returning with a live audience. The annual event will be held at Coney Island. Organizers say all federal, state, and city health and safety regulations will be followed. Tickets will be first come, first served. The contest starts at 11 a.m. Last year's event was held for media only because of the pandemic.
Look at this. See, this is what the Gentiles want to do. Stuffing their face. I'm not against this, you know. But this is the back to normal. Last year, they couldn't do it because it was media only. Right now, they are planning to do this live. Okay? Then again, always one Negro there, you know, trying to, you know, eat this, man. Okay? It's a... This thing turned out to be a sport. And you have to eat 75 hot dog in like 1 minute. Is that what that is? I can do this, man. I'll fail in this thing, man. 75 hot dogs in 1 minute.
Say all federal, state, and city health and safety regulations will be followed. Tickets will be first come, first served. The contest starts at 11 a.m. Last year's event was held for media only.
I think, yeah, this dude eat 75. Prudent eat 42. The way he need 39. Ching Gary eat 23 hot dogs. This is crazy. All praises to the Most High, man. Look at the brother right here, man. This is crazy. What is the prize? Let me see. I haven't even researched this thing. Nathan hot dog eating contest.
According to Wikipedia, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest is an annual American hot dog competitive eating competition.
Okay, okay. What is this? Where is Wikipedia? It's just, how many hot dogs? What's the prize? Nathan hot dogs eating contest prize.
According to Sporting News, the combined purse between the men's and women's competitions traditionally is $40,000, with each winner earning $10,000.
$10,000, brothers. All praises to the Most High, man. You'll do this for $10,000, man. eating hot dogs so fast, man. The greed, man. I can't do this. I can't eat 75 hot dogs. That's the dude that won they give him a belt. Him and this girl. Oh man, this is the Most High sense of humor, man. You won, they give you a belt, and then what is this? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. How many hot dogs you have to eat? So forgive me, brothers. Some of those things, you have to watch this. Is like, are you serious, man? Brothers, can you imagine eating 75 pork hot dogs? Crazy, man. Yeah, there's one Asian kid that ate the hot dog the fastest, and I think he went back, he lost, and then he was a sore loser, and then he was trying to stop somebody. Let me see, brothers. Forgive me, man. I have to do this. Is that thing even recording? Let me see. It is recording. How many hot dogs you have to eat to win the Nathan's hot dog eating contest? Okay, 73 hot dogs or 75 hot dogs in like 1 minute. Okay. The hot dog eating contest, Tell has told us 73 hot dogs. So this is crazy. You have to eat 73 hot dogs, brothers. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. Anyway, those people, that's what they do during their blessing, man. Let us move in, man. This is crazy.
If you think for 1 minute that those political elites actually got that vaccination, you are smoking meth in your mama's basement.
Pastor Greg Locke has grown his audience over the last year by calling COVID-19 a fake pandemic and the
So yeah, those are the guys our brothers are following. Okay, those are the conspiracy theorists our people are following, because they think everything is by the elite. Listen to what he said, because that's what the elite, when those guys talking about the elite, they're talking about people that look like them. They're talking about they raise those people above all forever, above everything else, because they felt like they are the same color. Say, wow, we are gods. Some of them are like, demon, but it is still us. They don't want to face the Most High. That's why he say things like this.
If you think for 1 minute that those political elites actually got that vaccination, you are smoking meth in your mama's basement.
Okay, the elite, they love this type of garbage. As long as you keep it on the elite, you don't say anything about the Most High, you can defeat the elite, man. Yo, if you see Bill Gates out there anywhere, you can shake that guy's hand. But you could never, ever in your fucking life, man, shaking the hand of the Most High. You can shake the hand of any elite brothers. They like that. They're not really afraid of the elite because the elite look like them. But once they find out the true elite, not only he look like us, he look nothing like them, and it's the Most High, there's a problem here.
Pastor Greg Locke has grown his audience over the last year by calling COVID-19 a fake pandemic and the vaccine a scam.
I ain't getting no sheep shot in my arm. I don't care what Biden
and then arrest that fake, fraudulent administration says.
I lost my relationship with my uncle over the church.
Over Greg Locke's church. How?
Part of it was because I was so vocal with my immediate family about what I felt about Global Vision. And
so what's happening here, brethren? Sister, a lot of people are waking up now. Things are start hating them in the face. So they are starting to see that all those lies those guys are telling, it's lies. All those things those conspiracy theorists are saying, they're actually lies. First of all, you scumbag losers said Trump will get another term. We are praying that Trump will get another term, a second term. God showed me. And you know what? Let me get this dude, man. Where is this dude? All right, let me see if I can get that guy. Yeah, last time he was 2 dead, more than 30 shot over me. This thing getting redundant. Oh yeah, that's how the whales sleep, brothers. They sleep standing up in the water, like vertically. You know, like those scumbag that hold their phone vertically. That's how they sleep. Anyway, we're not gonna go into this. Prophet Sadhu Trump prophecy. This is the scumbag. Trump will get another term. Okay. All right, there you go. Prophet Sadhu. Let's see what Sadhu's saying.
Let me reiterate the purpose of my coming to Lancaster this year. The Lord told me to go and to give a message to this nation concerning
Donald Trump,
the election of the president. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That please pray very much for President Trump. And don't vote for the wrong man. So that is your cardinal duty from today until November 3. Then don't stop there. I just remembered one thing yesterday, last night. As I sat in my room, I was pondering over that. Between November 3 and January 20, anything can happen to overturn, right?
No hish. And you skipped January 6 because you didn't know what was going to happen. Those are the scumbag brothers. Those are the guys nobody call. They're not calling them out because they just scratch what they're saying. And then this same guy will come up in our community and tell us, let me show you how to get to heaven. And then our people will just run into him. Say, oh, please show us.
Right? Am I right?
No, you won't.
Anything can happen to overturn.
No, nothing is overturning.
So you want to, don't stop praying till November 3. You want to continue till Mr. Trump is safely installed, inaugurated on January 20th. Amen? Don't wait. I tell you one truth. See, I do not know anything about American politics.
Oh, the way when you should shut the hell up because you don't know anything about that. Now you're trying to tell people, oh, well, Trump would have been on another term because God showed me. And people believe this dude. This is the priest of Mahan. This is also so-called Elamites, an East Indian. Now look at you. Look at what's happening to your country now. Because of this bold accusation that you made upon the Messiah. You accuse the Messiah of telling you when he never did say anything to you. Now look at you in your country. The plague, black fungus, white fungus, and now your yellow fungus.
Need to know. I'm telling you the word from heaven. I reveal to you God's mind.
This is the blasphemy. I reveal to you God's mind. You've been in the mind of the Messiah, man. This is blasphemy right there. Curse this dude to hell, man. Curse this demon. And the Messiah shamed them and confound them. Trump will get another term. He did not. In fact, this guy is in a hell of a lot of trouble right now. That's your God.
And God's purpose for this great nation. That's all I know. I don't need to know the red and the blue. Who is greater, who is lesser, who is right, who is wrong, whose mouth is big, whose mouth is lesser. That's not my business,
Yeah, but none of this is your business. You see, those people, they shove us in the background, and then they come over there and then try to tell the people what's going to happen, because they used to do this scumbag stuff in the 70s when they were in the blessing. Now it's not happening. They used to say this president will be this, and that, and then it happened. None of this garbage happened.
And I'm the first person to admit I do not know anything about American politics.
You should have shut the hell up again.
Thing. What is written in the scroll in heaven about the destiny of the US? And in that destiny, God's will is Mr. Trump should serve another term.
Wow. I don't know. Well, first of all, that didn't age too nicely. But this guy is a demon. He's a two-headed demon. This is a face, the human face. And if you look on the left right here, it's a demon face. You can see this is the eyes right there. Maybe I'm crazy. Do you see this? This is, let me enlarge this so the people can see it. Okay, this is the eyes, this is the nose, and this is the mouth. You see, you can see the lips right here. You know, that's a demon right there, a lying demon. Okay, this is the face he put in front of people. You can see the face, and then now you see that eye over there, the nose over here, the lips over there. And then you can see the horn. It's like a goat horn that goes swivel on the back right there. You see it? You see? A demon. You scumbag demon. Those are the people. And how people love that. They love Trump, man. How people love. You got people in the troop, they still, brothers, they still wishing Trump. Like, I know Trump going to be president. Don't say anything about Trump. People in our community here, man. They love Trump. And you will see the thumbs down. You will see their faces. One sister, I blocked her. What she used to do, brothers, when we were doing a live video, she's very popular. I saw her in Lisa Cabrera channels and Big Judah. She's very popular. But when it comes to something you say about Trump, she will just keep putting the emoji, this emoji, let me see. Sleeping emoji. Okay,
here's a summary from a.
Okay, she will put this in the chat and then keep writing boring, boring. Stop talking about Trump, boring, mind your own business and stuff. Oh, you so boring. And I blocked her. I told her straight up. She sent me an email and said, you blocked me. I said, yeah, you're a demon. I block you. You know? So those are the same scumbag. Nobody ever called them out. We did call them out. We called Sadu or stuff. We have a video on this guy, brothers. Don't make no mistake. The soldiers of the Heavenly Father, you know, will call you out. Okay, let me see. What we have here? Okay, Bahal's Prophet. We have a playlist. Yeah, Bahal's Prophet. Okay. Okay, this is yeah, we call this guy out, man. We call this guy out.
The Lord told me to go and to give a message to this nation concerning the election of the president. And I'm the first person to admit I do not know anything about American politics.
Yeah, you don't know anything about the Most High either. So what happened here, we come upon this guy on January 24th, okay? We brought him down, man. The whole nation brought him down because, you know, we called him out. We got a whole we got a whole playlist, okay? False prophets and failed prophecy. Chris Yoon, scumbag Chris Yoon. Remember Chris Yoon, brothers?
By opening different doors. And so he's sending some of us out to really declare and proclaim what's to come to pass, such that you would be ready to receive and you would know that it's from God. And so he's also trying to restore a lot of the spiritual gifts. He's trying to restore.
Those are liars. Those are demons. Okay, 3 false prophecies that will never happen. The priesthood of my own scumbags are desperate. Those guys are desperate. Let's see what happened to Chris Yoon. Chris Yoon. All right, let me see if I can search it right here. Forgive me, brothers. I gotta get this guy. Chris Yoon. Oh, wow. All right. Really? Chris Yoon. Oh, I gotta type it. Not Chris June. Chris Yun, scumbag. Yeah, these guys are false prophet. I asked God about Q and Anon, and this is what he said, clear as day. Those are the conspiracy theorists, brothers. Those are the conspiracy people of following online. You know, look at his video not getting views anymore. It's like 7,000. They used to get like 500,000, a million. That's when he used to. God always showed this guy stuff. God showed me answers to modern day division connection. People love this type of garbage when you tell them God showed you, God showed you, and stuff like that. That's what this dude is doing. Okay. He was God has a better plan, so don't worry. A prophecy I gave about massive exposure is coming to pass, so hang tight. You know, he has to say something like that so he can get like 52,000 views. You know, his Trump prophecies, let me see, he's they're pretty far. Like, okay, you reap what you saw, 116,000, 117, 225,000. That's a 346,000. 356. Okay. He used to get, when he put like shocking stuff and people start coming upon him and say, yo man, you're a liar. You're a liar. So, you know, you're a false prophet, you know? And then people still following this guy, say, pray for us, Christian, pray for us. You got the Holy Spirit with you and stuff. Only 3 prophecies remain that God gave me, 578,000. Get the hell out of here, man. Okay, those are the same group of people, brethren, okay? Those are the same group of people.
Just the spirit that I detected from Greg that I didn't feel was anything godly.
Exactly. So once they start reading their spirit, brothers, the Most High is exposing them. And then it's like, no way on earth God tell this guy to say things like that, man. Okay.
Chip Davis and his brother Billy are singer-songwriters outside Nashville. Several members of their family have attended Locke's church, including their uncle Coburn, who died of COVID-19 in April 2021.
He got sick with COVID, and he decided he would wait a couple of days before he went for help. And those couple of days were probably critical to whether he was going to survive COVID or not.
Did you go to your uncle's funeral?
I did not go to my uncle's funeral.
Why not?
That would have involved putting myself in the presence of Greg Locke and a bunch of people that I don't think are thinking properly right now.
That is the Most High may make them into full-grown lunatics. How long we are into this thing? I'm supposed to publish this at 8:30, okay? The Most High make them into full-grown lunatics. They lost their goddamn mind. They are going crazy. And the brothers and sisters that are following them, they are going crazy too. Yes, sweetie.
I ain't getting it, I ain't promoting it, and I discourage everybody under this tent to get it, because I'm telling you, if you think that you're going to get healthy over a vaccine that's supposed to do away with a virus that has a 99.9% survival rate, you've been watching too much Fox News and CNN at the same time.
That's the type of garbage they told them. They said this thing was 99% and stuff. And then now they are coming back. They say, yeah, the death toll that we told you is actually 3 times higher. That means like they have at least 2 million or 3 million people that die from this. Now they are telling you the truth. Okay? So that's what happened. That's what they told those people. Okay? And then those guys can say anything. They're never going to come after them. And then they will have look at the crowd. They love this guy.
And so, no, look, I have not changed my stance.
I haven't softened my stance. I have strengthened strictly my stance against the vaccine.
I got to take a break.
It is not FDA approved.
That's right.
And take a Xanax.
That's right. Go get some meth. That's a code for meth. That's the Most High bringing the sorrow to them, the fear, the anxiety, the depression. Go smoke it, old man. Go do that thing, man. Go do it. Go do it.
I'm serious.
Yeah, he's serious, man. Because
my pulse is out the roof right now.
Yeah.
Can you just explain why?
The only way he could have been proven wrong was maybe if my uncle had taken the vaccination. If you don't want to take a vaccination, that's entirely up to you.
So his uncle died, man. This thing is serious, brothers. Now they listen to the scumbag telling people, listen. I am not in any way, in any shape or form promoting anything. I am not telling people to go take things or not taking things. And I am not giving medical advice. All I'm saying, those scumbags, they listen to their own people telling them this thing is fake. It's not real. And the worst, they told them it's something medically. The worst, they told them it's not spiritual. It's not the Most High sending this. It's elite. It's the elite trying to get at you. The elite trying to take your freedom. The elite trying to go do this and do that. And when we know for a fact that's not what that is. That's what happened.
But to spread misinformation about it is dead wrong. And it could potentially lead to more loss of life.
Yeah.
We interviewed Locke in December 2020, when more than 4,900 Tennesseans had already died of COVID-19. He told us this.
There's no pandemic. COVID-19 is not a pandemic.
You see? That's what happened. When those people are delusional, when they are not full on narcissists right there. It's not real. And now people love repeating what the Gentiles say. This guy said it's not a pandemic. Let me go ahead and say the same thing too. When you see what's happening in India, when you see what's happening here, the reason why you didn't see this is because they hide it, brethren. They hide it. Those people are not here to show you anything that's happening wrong to them. They hide it. If it was truly on our people, brothers and sisters, if that thing was truly in Africa and Haiti and the Caribbean, brothers and sisters, our faces would have been all over the news 24/7. That our face would have been left and right. Oh, look at this, because they're so poor and stuff, and they got diabetes and all that stuff. That they hide it. Those people are very good at that. And then when the guy says things like this, and scumbags in our nation will come and say, oh, yeah. I watched this guy say there's no pandemic and stuff. It's all lies. RFID chips so they can bring the mark of the beast. And we keep telling you, scumbag, the mark of the beast, not only still here, it's been here when those people put step on our holy land, because they are the mark of the beast. Everything that they do is the mark of the beast. There are many antichrists, including Cesare Borgia, white Jesus. These guys are antichrist or antichrist, so to speak. It's their lifestyle, their religion. They're getting together. You holding hand with them. That's taking the mark of the beast. Submit to their stuff. Celebrating the holidays today, Memorial Day, is the mark of the beast. Stop listening to those people telling you how to get to heaven, how they're going to bring you to the Heavenly Father.
What is a pandemic then?
Not what we're experiencing. I'm 44 years old. We've not had one in my lifetime, so I don't know. And this is not it.
He often talks about that interview with significant embellishment.
CNN showed up when this whole thing went down.
Then again, let me see if I can. Oh, okay. Is that what that is? All right.
Old. We've not had one in my lifetime, so I don't
then
know.
Again, every
and
time
this is not it.
He often talks about that interview with significant embellishment.
Always one Negro. Always one Negro out of line over there. I'm here to praise white Jesus, and I'm here. I don't care. I love Jesus, and I always want bucktooth monster there. So be it.
Embellishment.
CNN showed up when this whole thing went down. And they said, we'd like to know why you are so arrogant. Why would you be willing to kill every elderly person within 250 miles of Nashville? We ain't killed nobody yet, by the way.
We went back to Locke's church on Sunday and were set to interview him the next day. But he canceled on us after we arrived.
Okay, this is the mark of the beast, man. To hell with those people. Now, a lot of people are regretting this. They are regretting the decision of following this guy. You know, because things happen, that people die, and then they despise this dude, okay? All praises to the Most High. And I'm not blaming this guy because he's supposed to do this, and I'm blaming the guy that followed him. Just like you got people in the nation right now that left us nasty message about the beloved brother Big Judah. Oh, if he was truly worshiping the Most High, he shouldn't be sick. He shouldn't be that. Why he's not telling this? Why he's not telling? You got those people in the nation too. Okay, they are following you when things are good. Well, actually, they're not following the Most High, or they are following you as a man. And I told people, don't even subscribe to my channel, man. You can check the channel once in a while, and then good. They are here when Big Levi, when good thing is good. The moment you say, brothers and sisters, we need to pray for a brother, we need to pray for a sister, hey, I don't know, man. If you guys were truly serving the Most High, you should have been protected and stuff. They only here for the good things. When bad things seek in, they flee. All right? Let us close with my man, Dreadful Swig, Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson has married Carrie Simons in a low-key ceremony planned in strict secrecy. Low-key my ass. Dude wanted to save money for that whiskey. That's why he does this. That's why he did this. He's a cheap, backward, buck-toothed monster hillbilly. Low-key mean cheap. Low-key, that guy love coverage, man. He spent most of the money on whiskey. He is 50-something. This girl is 33 years old. Boris Johnson has married Carrie Simons in a low-key ceremony planned in strict. A picture has been issued by Knowlton, the couple in Downing Street. The pair exchanges vow in Westminster Cathedral, a big ley line right there, in front of a small group of clothes. Those people, whatever, man. So Boris Johnson got married, you know, to this young woman, okay? Got that dude hair, man. Like, why? Why is your wife hair is more camp than yours? This is always on camp, man. Oh, man, Boris Johnson, man. Okay, this guy is 33, you 50-something. He's 57 or 56. You know, Boris Johnson got married, man. All praises to the Most High. You know, the Most High going to destroy them together. So let's see what the Most High have for us. Today prayer okay, when we were doing the prayer live, 15 minutes, when we were talking about some deep stuff, they caught it. Okay, so we had to go ahead and then we made it on my phone. Okay, so you have to watch this one, not that one. We left this as a testimony, but you have to watch that, all right? Oh, boy, it's 8:02. Let me upload this so you guys can watch this. Okay, let's see what's the most I have for us. Okay. Oops, let's get rid of this. All right, everything is pretty good. All right, there we go. Okay, all right, the Most High is cool. That's it, and I think we got everything. We got everything good here. Okay. All right, we're good. Beloved brothers and sisters, give the Most High all praises and all glory. And it was good to spend some time with the family doing these holidays that's going on out there. All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, beloved brothers and sisters. All praises. It's 2 hours here. Yeah, give the Most High glory. You know, it was good. It was really, really good to be here. Okay, beloved brothers, Jews and Gentiles alike. Everything's good. I'll see you folks whenever the Most High allows it. Be at peace. Stay at peace. May the King reign forever.